New details emerging about a major retail theft ring. One investigators say was sitting on $715,000 worth of stolen merchandise. KPIX5's Andrea Borbo live with more on an arrest and how that operation worked. Andrea?
Well, Sarah, we are talking about a year-long investigation. We've shown you videos time and again here on KPIX5, surveillance video of mass lootings, mass robberies of stores across the Bay Area, across San Francisco. Tonight, one of those organized retail crime task force, one of many working in the state, has $715,000 of merchandise to show for their work.
This is what CHP officers saw when they walked into the Pittsburg home of Julio Cuellar. Stacks upon stacks of neatly organized stolen merchandise. Investigators tell KPIX5 the same scene played out at a storage unit of Cuellar's to the tune of over $700 grand in stolen goods. This was the culmination of a year-long investigation.
We're not talking, MacBooks and iPhones and things like that. In this specific instance, if you saw those pictures, you're talking about, even small items from CVS. So to give an idea of the quantity of items that have been recovered so far, that's, it's high. It's a lot of product.
There were products from CVS, Sunglass Hut, and Lululemon. The case is still ongoing, but it is considered a major win for the state's organized retail crime task forces. And it's not just the Bay Area.
It's absolutely a statewide drive for us to get out there to identify either individuals or rings of individuals and recover this merchandise.
It's even international, with a recent ring busted in San Francisco by DA Chesa Boudin that was shipping stolen goods overseas. Rachel Michelin with the California Retailers Association says while most people became aware of organized retail crime rings when criminals piggybacked off the George Floyd protests, the problem has been going on for years.
We are hopeful that the state legislature and the governor will sign in the state budget additional funding. We are advocating for an additional 2 ORC task forces in California. We're pushing for dedicated prosecutors.
Michelin says while the busts in San Francisco and Pittsburgh are a start, it is just the tip of the iceberg.
While we're seeing these prosecutions, we're still seeing it increase in terms of organized retail crime across the state.
So, Andrea, I have to ask you this. Whenever we do these stories about busts, I always wonder what happens to all of that stolen merchandise. Does it go back to the stores? What happens next?
Well, there's so much merchandise in this case right now, Sarah. It is all being inventoried. They're trying to figure out exactly where it was stolen from. But at the moment, it's going to be stored and used as evidence in the prosecution of this case before it goes back to the stores.
Andrea, thank you so much for that report.